What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another film review here for the channel. Turn the mic up a little. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me pull up the chat here. All right. What's going on here? Hey, what up, Daniel? Dang, Daniel. Never heard that before, I'm sure. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a good evening. Pull the play-by-play up here, so we just have that in the background so we know what's going on. All right, we got a 42-19 blowout. Tim, you're gonna get banned. You can't post clubbing baby seals on YouTube. What about spanking Titans? Can we do that? Is that allowed? What up, Big Shaw? How are you? All right, let's do this thing. So, a 42-19 shellacking. Definitely interesting to see how Jaden improved this week, or did he improve, or is it just things worked out better in our favor? I did get one note from somebody saying that John Bates had one of his worst days of the year, so we'll definitely look for John Bates to see what's going on with that. Ooh, look at that little stunt action. Yeah, this works. Okay, perfect. Like a little to the So yeah, he's coming right behind there. Boom. Right? And that's pretty much the only guys that are doing it too. So, and he was also looking this way the whole time, so it was clearly in the plans to kick it this way. Interesting. And how does it work for us? Doesn't quite work how we want it to, but I do like the idea. What up, Antoinette? How are you? All right, on defense here. So Will Levis back, Mason Rudolph no longer the quarterback. So Will Levis, their former second-round pick, back. So what are we going to do to confuse him? Okay, a little late shift here into the single high. He's coming this way. Yep, cover 3. Oh, false start. I forgot that happened. Good old J.C. Latham. I liked him coming out of college, too. All right, again, we go with the single high. A blitzer with Luvu, and he just blows this run play up. Great blitz call by Joe Witt. Great blitz call. And, yeah, he waits until he's ready to snap before he gets in there and goes. But he also doesn't wait too long, right? Like, he doesn't just wait for the snap before to hide it. This is good enough. If you can wait, and then he does his signal that it snaps the ball, now I can go, even if they haven't technically gone yet, right? So he's almost a little bit early, so that he does slow down a little bit to not have it perfectly timed, but that's pretty darn well timed. Johnny Newton also does a good job on here as well. Uh-oh, James awake. Oh, a little wham block didn't work out too well. Wow. That's a really good play by Johnny Newton. So they let him go. So neither one of these are going to block him. And then they're wham blocking him to create that space here, right? So you're going to go here, here to Ignagoni. Wham block, seal edge here. Really, Skorinsky or whatever is going to have to just get up to Wagner, unless you do a little stunt here. I kind of like the stunt idea on this play design, and then you just get a run right up the middle with the wham block behind it. It's kind of cool. Good job, Johnny. Johnny on the spot. All right, little 5 down lineman here on 2nd and long. Soft coverage coming from everybody. You can see big separation. So he's really on the running back. So it's definitely zone. Nobody's over here. Unless it's straight up man cover 0. That's a little wild. Nope. Dropping back. Ah, little cover 2 disguise. Okay. With a blitz. I like it. Another false start, though. What, did they false start again? No, okay. Here we go. Takes the snap. Setting up the screen. Just so beautiful. Great read by Duran. Sniffs this out immediately. Yep, he sees him out of the corner of his eye looking for the ball. Johnny Newton does a good job to get over there and helps too. But Deron Payne really sniffed that out. That was nice. That was nice. Anyway, how many of you do we got in the chat right now? We got like, what, 1 million? 1 million live viewers or something? 15 of us hanging out. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. All right, let's do this thing. Well, shake and bake. Here we go. 4-man rush. Steps up. Avoids. Oh, so close. So close. Where does Luvu come from here? So Luvu gets jammed up inside and then goes and looks for him. Love that. Did he have anybody open anyway? It looked like it was well covered. Ooh. Ooh. If he actually gets this off, this might have been a touchdown. Holy crap. This Luvu touchdown saving play right there. Touchdown saving play. Football is a game of inches, dude. Like, imagine the whole different look this game has. Does he look at Ridley too? Yeah, he does. He's, oh my goodness. That was almost a touchdown given up by the secondary. Holy crap. Thank you, Luvu. Caught around the 34. A lot of dancing. Gets to about the 42. Okay. Oh, they're going to call it the 41. Definitely got to the 42, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. In the shotgun here. Oh, yeah. Immediately sees the soft coverage, and we're just going to throw it to him. I'm just going to throw it to him right away. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's, you know, it's interesting. Is this actually a designed play for Terry specifically, or is this, again, just Jaden Daniels taking what the defense gives us? Right? Like, that's just the read, right? Especially with him backing off so much. You know, it's not like Cliff does anything weird or fancy. Yeah, sure, he lines Terry up on this side, but there's no man here. There's no, like, he's not, like, blitzing out over here to go cover the flat. I guess maybe it's like a tendency breaker. They're used to Terry going deep, so him stopping early is just something that they were just not expecting very often. Terry McLaurin makes a nice hands catch there. Hands. But it's a great quick read by Jaden Daniels. Reading it the proper way. right? Like, let's go back to it again. You know what? What were all the routes here? So we have a little smash concept here. He's going to the corner, into the flat. So the idea is if you do have a corner out here, he's kind of screwed no matter where he goes. And then it looks like a short here. And then, is he running a corner? Let's continue to play it. No, he just runs a go. So it's basically a double smash concept here. So the smash concept is attacking the corner. So you have a deep route with a hitch, right? Basically, if the corner drops back, you throw the hitch. If the corner attacks, you throw the deep one. And then on this side, you have him hanging out here, corner, into the flat with B-Rob, right? Into the flat here. And again, if he drops back, you throw the flat. If he steps up, you throw the corner. And you would try to attack in that direction. We score more points in the end. So it's just the right read, right? I mean, they have extra guys over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, with only 1, 2, 3, right? You could say 1, 2, 3 here with these two, but they're playing off, right? I mean, this guy is closer to here. This guy's closer. You don't really count this guy, so with a 4-man rush, I did count him though. So theoretically, it's actually not the right read because there's better numbers over here. So maybe he is just attacking. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to go over this play, because it's like to really understand it. So he's actually really just the wide 9 concept. He's not like a corner or anything or covering. He's going. He's the end. So you only have 1, 2, 3 on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 on 1, 2, 3. So maybe it is more of just, okay, this is like we're going to focus on getting the ball to Terry here early, no matter what. No matter what's an exaggeration, but you know, with this coverage look, okay. Curious where his eyes go off the snap. Does it go just directly to him? Yeah, pretty much just right away. So yeah, good. Love to see it. Looks to be, yeah, just a focus on getting Terry McLaurin the football, which is awesome. Now we're going to the other side here. Yep, trying to create space here. So he's going to the flat. He's got it worked up. He's backed up. Great read by Jaden Daniels, especially reading this guy here. Perfect. Perfect. Good quick read to Noah Brown. Bang. Okay, 2 receivers each way, and the pistol. And then this is just a beaut. Yeah, this is the hold that they were talking about. Oof. I'm really happy they did not call this hold. Look at this dude right here. I mean, it should be such an easy block. I mean, it's the NFL. Nothing's easy, of course. So don't hear me say that, I could go do it. But for an NFL tight end, like, this is what you dream for. He's coming right at you. You have an easy lane here. Just clean him up. Just wall him off, right? And he just completely whiffs on the block and then grabs at him. Whew. And then B-Rob just beats the safety to the spot. That's awesome. That is awesome. I do love the pull here, though, from Coleman. Really good block here by Allegretti, and then he gets up to the safety. So you just have two guys unblocked here, which is hilarious, right? Why do you have two guys unblocked? Also note that we talked about it a lot last week. The tight end is still going to the outside of the in-man on the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I mean, this is why you get a touchdown right here. When you can have two guys unblocked out of the play, that's huge. That is huge. And it's the right read to hand it off. He's not attacking. I mean, he's doing nothing. Don't know what his role is on this play. Yeah, hello? Are you playing football today? Or what? But yeah, I mean, just looking at it from the backside, though, that's a clear hold. Very fortunate that we don't get called against us on that. I mean, how does he mess this block up? Jeez Louise. He's looking around like, did I get a flag? Act cool. Act cool. Here's how they do this. Yeah, okay. That's normal. Okay? I don't know what... Who were you watching was it last week? Was it the Cowboys? Yeah, where they weren't sealing this. He was just blocking this guy and just letting him go. That's crazy how they coached that. Crazy. No wonder Quan Martin blocked it. Like, you're supposed to put a hand on him to seal that spot and then push him around the edge. Good. Yeah, that's a seal hinge. Just textbook by number 60. If you go back and watch last week, it's just like they didn't seal hinge at all. They just hinged. Well, not even. They just blocked outside. You can't hinge without getting to the other guy first, right? The hinge is the opening up. Just guarding the outside. It's crazy. All right, tackled at the 30. There's the kick. Another stunt here. They don't actually complete the stunt, though. Excuse me. All right, defensively, single high look again. Pitch play to the left. Not the greatest of defensive efforts here. Could have been a holding there. Jeremy Trent trying to attack it. Looks like Dante Fowler doesn't contain here. He gets underneath instead of keeping him inside at some point. Yeah, he spins back in. Don't spin in. Don't spin in. This is Wagner's spot. You got to stay outside and force him back into the mess. And that allows him to get outside. And now Wagner has to continue to reach here. And Wagner does end up making the tackle, but it ends up being a bigger gain than it should have been. What up? What up, Bod? What up, Lombard? How are you? I will take not getting a hold there as long as we get... Or we can keep getting the no holding on Bates for B-Rob's 40 yards run. Yeah, exactly. Like, can we sign up for that? Honestly, though, just straight up, thinking about the game more, obviously we're watching the film now, and then seeing that kind of play and just understanding what happened even more, the refs hooked us up this game. The refs absolutely hooked us up this game. Like, the refs were screwing us the last few weeks. Or I shouldn't say... screwing us. I mean, they screwed us in the Pittsburgh game for sure. But, like, you know, they weren't doing us any favors beforehand. This game, they were just gifting us stuff. It was wild. Tennessee has done no one good favors, apparently. Running to the outside. Another nice run here. That looked pretty. It's a part of the script, yeah. Okay. Really, really good. 91 here is not doing his best. to contain, but where did Luvu go? Containing. Fowler takes himself out of the play. He's completely unblocked. It's good seal here. Wagner's getting blocked downfield. He ends up getting in there on the tackle, but first down. Just well blocked. Well blocked. 91 not doing a whole lot either. But let's see. Fakes the pitch and all over it. That should have been intentional grounding, if we're being honest. Because he was still in the tackle box. Right? If we look here, here's the tackle box. Right here. If he's inside this line, then he is in the tackle box. See if it stays still enough. Not really. But that's about where it was. Right? Should have been intentional grounding. Like, if you think of two people, I don't know. It's hard to measure this because, like, this camera does move a bit, but... Like, think of the ref. Let's think of the ref. Okay, the ref is close enough, right? Let's say just inside the ref. Does the ref move? Not really, but you see that? Like, he has not reached the ref yet. This should be inside the tackle box. Like, if the ref sees him throwing the football inside himself right here where they're lining up, that should be an easy call. So I went to the store. That's why I was 17 minutes late today, but I forgot my wallet. So that is why I'm almost 40 minutes late today. Nice. Another result of Dan Snyder no longer being the owner. Fewer penalties. Snyder had the world against us. Maybe. Could be the thing. Play action, setting up the screen. This time it's not as sniffed out as well. Of course, it's not the running back, it's the tight end. And Wagner fell. And so he was the only one that should have been able to notice, really, and go. I mean, he's looking at a free rusher. Just almost tipped it, too. Noah Iganagani does a good job to get around that block, though, to make a tackle. So, good hustle by Noah. Is that where they line up to define the box? I've never heard that, but it makes complete sense. Like, why are they here in this formation? I love tight end screens. We should run that once or twice a game to Bates or Sennett. Yeah, I would love it to Bates. Not to Bates, sorry, to Sennett. To Ben. All right. Full on blitz. Oh, this is when he got batted down and Latham makes the grab. I forgot about that. Who got their hand on it? Oh, Luvu. Imagine if he could have made him fumble. Darn it. Good play, Luvu, though. Either works, just not Ertz, because folks looking to guard him closer. Got it. Yeah, like the backup tight ends. Let them get caught up in the wash thinking they're blockers. I see it. I mean, that makes sense for Bates, because Bates is more of our blocking tight end. So I guess that makes sense of why they give it to him. Luckily for us, it bounced into the end zone. All right, here we go. Two receivers each way. Man in motion is Bates. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Brian Robinson. It's a good block by Bates here. Great blocking all around here. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a blocker in the design to get to the safety. Oh, not true. Noah Brown. Yeah, Noah Brown makes a mistake here. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, you don't block corners, okay? Corners you just don't block. You got to get to the safety. This like shake nonsense to get to the safety first is not helping anybody. Especially like you should just be looking at the safety right now. Like that's what you should be looking at. And when you see him attacking, you got to go. You got to go. Right? Like your man is the safety. Like all this shake and bake here, like you need to get moving to make a block here. Because imagine if he does, right? Like imagine if he just whams him right here, and now B-Rob can go boop, boop, and then he's gonna break this tackle. He's not something to worry about, right? But instead he has this, and can only get 3 yards. Yeah, and press anyhow. If you're supposed to block a CB, you just make an outside move. They self-block. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. Here we go. 2 receivers each way. Play action. Pump it. Good block by Brian Robinson. That's a great block by B-Rob. He gets all the way around there. Pushes him around the pocket. That is a big-time block by B-Rob. That's huge. Because it's a free rusher. We're sliding this way, right? Everybody's sliding here, and then you got one-on-one on the outside. So you got to make this is B-Rob's dude. So he's going this way, and then over here. I don't like that. If you're sliding to the right in the pistol, I feel like you should play action it this way so that he's already set up to block. Right? But, oh well. Still makes a good recovery block. And JD does a good job. I don't think it didn't really seem like he had time to miss anything. Let's see. Is anybody open? Yeah. Yeah, he could go to Terry here. Or a check down. But a lot of stuff going on with the blitz. And he does a good job to avoid it and get some positive yards. B-Rob has gotten much better in blast back in the college. He was one of the knocks on him. Gotcha. Well, that was a really good rep. We'll watch it one more time. That's a really good rep by B-Rob. And a good job by Jaden. You know, Allegretti's getting pushed back into his face. That's a big boy right there in sweat. So, get it moving. All right. Love it. So, another one of the knocks was putting Terry in the slot more. So, here's Terry instead of out here. He's right there. And he's just going to run a quick slant. I'm assuming he runs a slant too to make sure to create some space. Let's see, what does he do? Yep. So a little double slant to get him to attack. This blitzer certainly helped. And then hit this. So now he has, if you could hit him in stride and really get him right here, he could be off to the races on this kind of play. Unfortunately, it's a little late from Jaden, and he doesn't quite get him in stride. Terry has to wait for the football because, yeah, this could be huge. If he gets this perfect timing, you've seen this before for some plays where if you can get that timing absolutely perfect. I mean, I'm talking perfection now. Like Jaden Daniels did the right thing, got the right read, saw this and saw the safety crashing, got to the right player. All that stuff's good. Just if he could be there a little earlier and a little bit more leading him into it, this is a type of play that all of a sudden that's only supposed to get you a first down could turn into a touchdown. Let's count his steps. Okay. They played the wide 9 too. They just watched film too. That's a good question. I don't know if Tennessee normally plays the wide 9 or, yeah, they saw that we struggled against this. So, yeah, they're definitely playing the wide 9 here against us for sure. All right. But yeah, it's count of steps. 1, 2, 3. Little bit of jargon at the top, but it does make sense because his first read is Luke, right? Like this is his first read, and so now he's adjusting to his second read. I think his footwork is okay there. I'm not really too mad about the footwork because of what he's trying to do. Yeah, he sees this safety collapsing on here, so this is why he doesn't throw it this way, but now he knows with this guy hot, this guy blitzing, Terry's going to be open. It's more of just, I need to put the ball a little bit more in front of him instead of right on him, and who knows what kind of play that could be. But again, this is talking like absolute perfection, that what he just did was plenty good enough for what we need. Plenty. Luke, motion, play action, setting up the screen to Noah. Okay, no, to Ertz. All right, well, there's your tight end screen, Bod. You didn't want it to Ertz, but nonetheless, you do get a tight end screen here either way. I mean, it's a good play call, too, because we do a lot of first down runs, so you know that they're going to have their eyes in the backfield. I like the play call, but it doesn't work that well. So for some reason, these guys are not fooled on the first down run. Interesting. But they're also not eyeing this at all either. Oh, man. Zach Ertz a little indecisive. Why does the linebackers not bite at all? They read something in the offensive line. That's interesting. Because, like, that's just not... Maybe it's because this is too far away. I don't know. They're not on the run at all, though. What is Biotish doing? Does he even hit anybody? I don't know what would be honest doing it. Ertz sold it as well, yep. Zacchaeus fakes the jet sweep. Little QB keeper. Holding. Dang it. I love the QB keeper idea. It just gives you an extra blocker. Right? So normally you would run it and then JD5 is not doing anything. Like, you got him out here fooling this way. They hold everybody up this way, and now you just have look at the numbers. I mean, it's so you're winning so much on the numbers. Cosby doesn't have anybody to block, right? Like, man, I wish Cosby actually went up instead of back, but. Also, JD doesn't really follow his lead blocker here. Looks like he's supposed to follow behind Coleman. Yeah, he's supposed to hit this lane right here. And this is... I feel like Cosby's not doing the right thing here, though. But at the same time, it's fine, I guess. Like, but if he follows this is going to be a lot better. And why is that, right? And this is why he's not a running back, right? So, and actually, he's the one that causes this hold. Actually looking at it more, right? So, why is this important? Cole Luke is expecting him to run behind him, right? So, he's okay with this guy winning inside. That makes his job easier. I just wash you down, right? So when he's expecting that, but then JD5 runs straight, and you think, oh, well, the hole was so big, what does it matter? Well, it's because where Cole Luke is expecting you to run, he now is going to get called for holding, right? I believe it's Cornelius Lucas. Yep, Cornelius Lucas gets called for a holding. And you may blame Cole Luke for this and think, Cole Luke, quit holding. What are you doing? Why do you need to do a hold, Cole? But it's because he's where he's expecting, and every single play an offensive lineman holds. Every play, they're taught to grab you inside. So when they change directions real quick, they already got a grip. It's going to look like a hold every single time, mostly because they are holding. But normally it wouldn't be a problem if you run where you're supposed to. So you got to, when you're a running back, follow your lead block so that you don't confuse your offensive lineman and then they get into a bad spot, right? Like he needs to run right behind here and the hole will open up, right? Like watch, like this here. He's trying to attack. He's hitting inside. He's going to seal this off. And you're just going to be able to, like, it's want to be a 1-2 lane. You could hit it outside. You can cut it up. And I know what he's seeing. He's seeing this. Like, look at the truck size lane here. But it's not where the play is designed. It's not, it doesn't, Cole Luke does not know you're going that way. And now he's going to get called for the hold because you're going where you're not supposed to. See? So there you go. Delayed handoff up here, going up. Oh, lucky for us, though, it was offsetting penalties. Because there was illegal use of hands as well by Baker. So luckily we didn't get behind the sticks because of it. So it's fine. It ends up being a wash. But Cole Luke nonetheless got a penalty because of it. So this does set up now a third down, or second down, and a replay basically of second down and 4. Good block by Cosme here. It's good attack here to force him inside into the wash, but the double teams are working good. Oh? Wait, what? Was there a high-low? I thought the dude got killed, but then I saw stuff at his feet. Allegretti. Never mind. It's not. He just gets tripped up by his own guy. That's a heck of a play here by whoever that is, Sweat or something. I mean, of course, he got pushed back 3-4 yards to start, which is not good. But it's a good finish to the play. Okay, 3rd and 1. That looked beautiful. Let's watch it from this side. Hold on. This guy gets a little caught up in the wash. Makes it a really easy block for Biadasz. Biadasz doesn't even really have to do anything. Like, he doesn't do anything. Like, you going to get into this hole, or are you going to get into this hole? Like, you just stand in no man's land and then end up making it the easiest block in the world for Biadasz. Like, if you just attack in this lane here, like, you're golden. You're absolutely golden here. But he really does not make a good play. Is Baker any good this year? What's his name? Jay Baker? Baker, Tennessee. PFF. Jerome Baker. Ooh, 55 PFF. Big gaping hole, yeah. It was a great hole, but really it's just because 17 didn't plug it. He didn't get it into his gap. Wasn't so. I wish it was more that we did our jobs, but really it's just 17 didn't do his. All right. Yeah, this is interesting. So it looks like they're trying to get, what is it, Senate? Yes, Senate. So the classic, like, not the classic, I should say, but they're trying to fool them, right? So the classic is when you fake the run this way and run out, you have this guy in the flat, he's running a corner, you have this guy running the drag across the field, and then you're attacking the side that you're play actioning, right? So that's typical. On this one, they're trying to fake it here, get him to become an actual block here, and get the tight end to slip out on this side. Noah Brown clears the safety and corner out of here, and then you're trying to throw it back to here. Like the main target right here is Ben Sinnott on this play, but it's really good, well blocked here. Instead of, yeah, he's doing a really good job. Maybe he thinks it's going to be a running back screen, but this guy blows that up. Is that Baker? I think it is Baker. No, it's a 5. Who is that? 35. I believe it's him that does a really good job here. Yeah, whoever number 35 just takes this play out. That's a really, really good play here. And JD5 just has to run it, which is good. He made the correct read. It was guarded by them well. The other team gets paid too. And JD5 all over it to get a positive game. Remember, Norwell was rated by PFF in the high 60s? Yeah, exactly. So imagine how bad a 55 is. You're not even rated as high as Andrew Norwell. He still could have sent it to the inside shoulder when he turns it into a go. Let's look back. Let's go back. Let's see. Not really. Not really. I mean, this is covered. Right? You're basically just throwing a 50-50 ball. Like, because this guy could easily undercut this. Like, if he turns that and you try to throw it right here, that could be undercut big time. And then also, you don't know exactly what the safeties, the backside safety's doing. Like, by the time you throw this, a long throw, he might have seen it. And, like, you don't know this. Like, in this particular case, he's not looking for it. But if he had his eyes in the backfield at all, like, he could easily undercut this to throw it. So that would have been a super dangerous throw. But I prefer JD just run it and make it happen. Okay. Here we go. Man in motion, Zacchaeus. Beautiful. Great read. Beautiful read by JD. Looks like it's the same route concept on both sides. Except this, Noah does run it a little deeper. No, it's not the same route at all. He's running a wheel. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I like it. I like it. So here, 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 wheel, swing out. So you probably read it to 1 to 2, 3, 4, and then this is a pre-snap thing. This is like a pre-snap if you want it kind of thing. I like it. Well, the motion screamed zone. He knew he was going to be wide open. Yep. All right. Handoff, bouncing outside. It's a really good play by McNichols here. Let's take a look from the backside. So, this is what's called pressing the hole. And this is why it's important. McNichols does a good job of it, right? You might actually be able to see it better on this side. So he's going, his play is to run it like this, right? That's the idea. Of course, you can go a million different ways, right? But the idea is to get to this point, right? And this is what's called pressing the hole. You want to get to this point so that you can make it outside, or you can decide where to go at this point. And why is that important? Watch when he does it. Let's actually go to this way to see why he does it. Watch this guy. So he sees this, right? He can think, uh-oh, I just have to get outside. But if he gets outside, he's just going to clean this up, right? But because he presses, he then turns to get inside. So when he bounces out, it works better, right? Watch it. He's on the outside, and as he presses, watch. He then switches inside. And so now, I did not just exit out the whole freaking thing again. Oh my gosh. Why is that a thing? How do I disable that? Why is Control W exit out of the window? Who asked it to be that? Who asked? Tell me. There we go. Who asked? Okay, let's keep it going though. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. But he turns his head inside. And that is really what it's all set up by McNichols. That's who sets that up. All right. Handoff up the middle here. That is beautiful double teamwork. These two put that big boy in, I don't even know what you want to call it, the blender? What? He's trying to blow this up. He pushes him, and Biotish finishes him. That is some big boy football right there. Biotish is a little hurt on the play. Ugh. But he stays in the game. That is some big boy football. Ooh, shifty. You shifty son of a gun. Dude, this is supposed to be a pass. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I mean, he's got guys running into each other. Not like he's a chump, yeah. Okay. Yeah, was that 78? Is that Simmons? No, he's 98. Or does that say 98? That is 98. Yeah, that was frickin' Jeffrey Simmons. That ain't no frickin' bum. That is Jeffrey frickin' Simmons. Dude's a monster. Only 2 quarterbacks to do that right now. I don't really disagree with you. Luckily, they called this is what I'm talking about, too. Like, we get calls. Like, this was a clear face mask right there, but they call the block in the back and no face mask at all. Fortunate for us. That looked like a good push by them. I actually want to see it from this side again. Johnny Newton gets doubled one-on-one with Luvu. Wagner's probably a little slow to the hole on that one. Probably needs to attack a little bit more. Looked like there was a gap he could hit. Yeah, like right here. Like shoot this gap. He's a little, yeah, like the breakdown here. a little slow. And that is his gap that he's supposed to hit, right? Like Jeremy Chin's hitting this gap, contain. He's hitting this. Like this is his gap. He's got to stay here, here, here. Like Wagner needs to attack. I don't really know why he's not attacking, but it's a little bit more. We get that Goodell advantage today. He really did. Yeah, Lamar and Bo Nix or something. Oh, what a play. What a play by Mikey. Probably could have got a holding here, too. All right, let's see what happens. This is a good block on Wagner. This is a heck of a play by Mikey. To slip that block, get in the play, and then strip him, that was so awesome. So awesome. Okay. Ooh, 17 just did not have a good day. He is lost over here. I don't even know what he's really even looking at. I guess because he's pulling to the outside? Like, why do you stop looking at the running back? Like, you were focused on the running back before the snap the whole time. And then you take your eyes off of him. What? I actually see why he thinks this now. We're doing this, 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 this. Like, nope. What? Like, who's supposed to... Is BC supposed to get to the linebacker here? So is it actually more like this? And they're letting him go to get wham blocked? I don't know where you're going. Yeah, BC is supposed to get to the linebacker here. But Simmons doesn't let him. Interesting. It's a weird play. Especially against that front. Don't know if I like that in the future. He was like, oh my god, I'm going to crash behind these pullers and blow up this play. Where's the play? Yeah, exactly. Like, the blocking said we're going outside, but the run went inside, clearly. But I think it's because BC was supposed to get to the linebacker, but Jeffrey Simmons messes him up. Right? Jeremy Simmons runs right into him. Instead of Simmons running like this as he pulls so that he can wham block him, he just runs this way thinking the ball's going that way. Right? Like he runs this way. Poor kid. Maybe it's because I'm not loud enough. Maybe he wants me to be louder. Wife probably did not find that funny. Anyway, all right. This one, not a whole lot. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This guy's a beast, okay? That guy is a beast. That is a big dude with that much agility. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Touchdown. He's upset that you're not singing HCTR today. Yeah, exactly. But look at this beaut, man. It's really up front, though. The blocking here is what's key. Because they let Terry... Look at this play. Like, Terry's going to go all the way over here for this touchdown. That is a long developing play. A very long developing play. Is Terry even supposed to be there? Hold on, let's map this play out. Hold on. Like, wait, what? Here. 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 I love this play. I absolutely love that. So Senate is going to motion around. Motion. Oh. Motion. Into the flat. Bates is going to come over here to attack this guy on the backside, so he's distracted. Ertz is going to go attack here to get this safety distracted. So he's distracted. He's distracted. The play action is going to distract these two. And then Terry is going to go all the way over here to attack in between with these two distracted. That is filthy. That is a filthy play. Right? And then Sennett's over here just in case he needs a check down. Or a lead blocker. That is nasty. And then I know PCC talked about him dang near ruining this play. Like, what are you doing? Know your role, right? Know your role. Like, you need to be here. Like, you need to just... I mean, you could argue that he, like, got in between him and distracted him a little bit more. Wow. That is a gorgeous play for Terry McLaurin. That is a gorgeous play. Yeah, he's distracted by him. He's distracted by him. He's even calling out. Right? Distracted. His safety's all over this right here. And the safety doesn't react in time at all. Whew. That is a beautiful... Their safety didn't know who the heck to watch? Yeah, exactly. Well, the safety on that side is watching the tight end on this side. He's watching Ertz. Right? Like, he's going to watch Ertz this whole time. Yeah, he's all over Ertz. He doesn't even know Terry's coming this way. Whew, that's pretty. That is pretty. And then Zane Gonzalez. Zane Gonzalez. Ooh, pushing and shoving afterwards. Simmons upset, I think. Yeah, Sam Cosmi and Simmons getting into it. Yeah, you can watch him grab his pants real time. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty. Pretty. Oh, fumble. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay. JD5 under center. Play action. Rolling around. Good job, Bates. Turn around, get a block for him. Good job, JD, hitting the outside here. Nothing's really open. Yeah, I mean, doubled here. Sit it. This would be a tough throw, especially with pressure to like lead him out there. Maybe you can argue to go deep to send it here. Like if you just throw it over the top, but that safety makes you scared. I think it's a good read. Good read by Jaden Daniels. I haven't had really any complaints about Jaden's reads or anything like that. I feel like Jaden's done a really good job today. You know, like that he didn't miss anything. Like, yeah, you could argue maybe you should throw it there, but I like it. I'm fine with just getting positive play on first down and moving it to end the first quarter. B-Rob does not get a lot of running room on this one. Let's see why. The unblocked safety. Is that Diami's guy? No. Normally, on a normal run play, this safety would be Diami's guy on a normal play. But Diami's faking the reverse. But, man, you'd still think somebody's supposed to block a safety. Interesting. Don't really understand that one. That designed reverse, I'm not sure who he's trying to fool or whatever, and I'm not sure. Yeah, that one didn't really make sense to me. What up, Billy Mac? How are you? How many of y'all we got in the chat anyway? How many of you delinquents are out here? We got a whopping 27. Perfect. Okay. If you fake the reverse, who's that supposed to fool? The linebackers? No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand who he's trying to fool there. Didn't really make sense to me. Was this the pass interference against Terry? No, it was against Ertz, right? Yeah, I thought that was a bit weak. I thought that was a really weak call to give us a first down there. I'll take it, but I think that's what this is right here. Maybe a little hold, but not that bad. But anyway, let's look here. What's the play design? Oh, this is where the holding is. Never mind. That he held the crap out of him. Never mind. He just held the crap out of him right there. Yeah, never mind. I don't know if he threw it to the... He wasn't looking at that, though. He threw it looking at Ertz. Look at the ref. He's looking at... He's throwing this flag, and he's staring this guy down. Look, he's looking to call it on him, even though he got pulled heavy right here. So we got a little inside fade here. A little slot fade. But why is Diami turning that way? I feel like Diami had the wrong release and he turned the wrong way. Like, I feel like you want to turn outside to go this way, but it's not that bad to go like this. That's fine. Stack them. But then he turns his head as if it's a corner route instead of looking for the end zone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Bod. I've also had no complaints about the protection. But I think we also are getting back. The run game was really good, slows down the pass rush, all that good stuff. But everybody seems to be doing their job. Bates motions, handoff. That looked good. That looked really good. Wow, that is bold. What? You have Noah Brown being your lead blocker? Bold move. Here's a load. I want 3 more of him for Christmas. Which one? Who's he? Did I say something? Don't remember. Oh, Brian Robinson. I think you're talking about Brian Robinson. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is gorgeous. Gets up to the linebacker as well. One-on-one here. The lead blocker is funny. I need Koluk to clean him out a little bit more, but it's still fine. It's really well blocked. It's a good seal here by Bates. If he goes up, you win. You won the rep. That's what you want to see. You want to attack that upfield shoulder to force him around. You win the rep when that happens, like big time, right? Beautiful. This is gorgeous. This is good. Good seal hinge on the backside to make sure he doesn't blow this play up by BC. It's just, I wish he kind of just took him for a ride. Like, because imagine if he did, he could hit this lane right here easier, and then he just has this guy to beat, but then he has to make it more wide because Koluk. But yeah. Well, that was a better way to get Brown to get to the safety blocked up. Yeah. It was a nice play. Could have been a touchdown, though. We just needed John Bates to hold somebody. No, I was kidding. All right. Should he have kept this? Let's see. Whoop. Okay, so we do have a 5-man front here, which gets a little confusing. Right, the 3-4 look. Ah, okay. No, it's a good read. Good read. So he's blocking here. Here. Unfortunately, though, 56 is going to blow this up. Yeah, 56 blows this up. Wow, what a read by 56. How does he even see that? I guess it's because he knows that he's going to hand it off because of this. Since he's screaming down. It's a good read by 56. Okay. So, attacking this inside here. Fortunately, I mean, he wins. Would have been a good play. Probably needed to be out a little sooner. Let's watch his feet, bud. Let's watch his feet. One, two, three. Yeah, see the little bit of at the top of his, like the happy feet at the top, makes us a little late. Again, like the ball should already be out, right? Let's look when the ball should be out based on the route, right? Now, he should already be looking to throw right here. Right? And he's not even set up to throw at all yet. He has a quick freaking release, though. That dude's release, Jaden's release is just so fast. His DN didn't contain is how we knew. Yeah, the feet always explain why these things are late. It's too far out, yeah. Yep. Some happy feet, especially on the back foot. That thing freaking looks like it has Tourette's or something. Watch this right foot at the top of this. Ooh. They taps the ground like 3 times in a second.
We're only 11.
Oh, interesting. Sorry, I missed that. Hold on. Okay. Bruh. Jaden. I see why he doesn't. Because this safety is so close to the line of scrimmage, but then he drops back. So I see why he gets off this read, but man, Terry's open. But okay, I see that. So you're going this way. You don't have any safety help over here. This is correct. You should go to this side. Oh, wait a minute. He looked this way first. You still look this way first. Throw it to him. You know what? You are making sure the safety goes to the side. So you're not really looking that way to throw it. So you're trying to get it to one of these two. Unfortunately, Zacchaeus does not win. I think he makes the catch, though. It's a tough catch by Zacchaeus. That's a really good coverage by 35. Worley or whoever. But good block. Or good catch, rather, by Zacchaeus. Takes a snap, a handoff. B-Rab, push the pile. How's the review so far? Great. I think Jaden's played a really, really good game. I think the design of most, 95% of plays, I think there's only been one play that I've looked at that I think is like, what are we doing? Outside of that, I think it's been really, really good defensively. We've had some things go in our favor. Some nice calls by Joe Witt as well, but I think it's more of like, the game's it's a game of inches, and fortunately for us, the inches were favored for us. Let the odds forever be in your favor. Holy blow up this play. Jeez. Yee, that is so interesting. That worked to Ooh, Justin Simmons, dude. He and Allegretti, they have beef. Look at that. That right there makes it so interesting. That shift right before to here. And then I'm assuming he attacks pretty quickly, and then BC can't get there fast enough. Oh, no. Oh, BC. Got it. I'm not a fan of this. I understand it, Still not a fan. He doesn't want this guy to blow this play up, so he's trying to make sure that Bates can get to this block first. Sorry, I'm just having some thoughts. Like, what if he lined up here? You kind of have like a stacked tight end look, right? And then this makes this block easier so that he can just be free to get to the linebacker. Right? Or you can line him up at a fullback. Line him up right here. I'm trying to think of what, like, you could probably have some interesting looks if you line up this guy here instead, because this guy's not doing anything on an inside run. Like, his over here is absolutely useless, right? Like, we could probably watch him. Like, yeah, he does nothing, right? I mean, I guess a little seal, cool, but it doesn't really affect the play when you're trying to run up the middle. But that would free up BC to not have to focus on the outside guy and not let the linebacker run free. Interesting. That is beautiful. Really, it's just a speed to the spot. It's not really all that fancy of a route. Kind of just stops his feet and just goes. Little stutter step and go. It's quick. It's in the red zone. Got to get rid of it fast, and he does. Look at Jaden. Freaking, he's so excited he's galloping. Watch him. He starts like galloping. That's cute. Jaden was hot too. He got to get rid of it fast. 21 was flying in. Bates and Sinnott do well there. No. Yeah. No. It's Bates are fine. This is not. Bates actually does really good. That's actually fantastic by Bates. If we're being honest, to be fair, but Bates does really good here. Like, that's actually shockingly good. I'm assuming that is Bates, right? That's not Ertz. It is Bates. Like, Bates does really, really good right there. But it's just such a hard block. Yeah, BC just needs to get to his linebacker. Let Bates do his job. And go. Because, yeah, Bates does a great job on that play. Good catch. Good catch, Bob, to make me go look at that again. Because, yeah, that was actually a phenomenal block. This move, no can defend. Yeah. Okay. All right. The fun is over. The 28-0 is over. Okay. Golly, why am I always so tired? You know what? Screw this. This move, no con defend. Okay, let's go. It's actually really good defense by Sanders still. But Aguanquo had a great game. He's got some nice hands. Kicker can make PATs but can't kick field goals. Yep. That's a really nice catch. Ooh, Fowler drawing some holds. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, where's the flag at? Fowler blows that play up. I really love when Fowler does this. He's done it really well all year. So he starts outside and then goes a little bit inside this tight end late, and then just shoots this gap immediately. So when the tight end is down blocking, it's so freaking hard for him. I remember that one time in college that happened to me. This guy, he did the exact same thing, and like before I even realized the ball was snapped, it's like he's in the backfield. It was that quick, right? And it makes it so hard on the tight ends. Yeah, I mean this. He just has no hope of the tight end making that block before he's blowing this play up, and now whoever that is, just Pete Ferrer or whatever, has to just hold the crap out of him. Okonkwo again, staying on his feet. I like this dude Okonkwo. I don't know if he blocks well, though. Not a lot of pressure with that stunt. It's only a 4-man rush, though. Good blocking by them. I wanted this dude, J.C. Latham, but he ended up going too high. Got to make tackles, yeah. What is this play? What is Calvin Ridley doing here? Is he supposed to run a dig? This guy's just so slow. He needs to clear out faster, I guess? Or what? Like, what is Ridley running here? Why are these two here? Like, he fades this out maybe because, I don't know. That's weird. I want to Latham as a guard or right T, not left. Well, J.C. Latham, baby. The man, the myth, the legend. Does get pushed back a little bit by Johnny Newton, though. All right, good defense. He digged when he should have dagged instead of zigged when he should have zagged. Well played, Justin. Well played. Excuse me. Here we go. In the shotgun. Play action. Excuse me. Defense scares me because the second... Golly. Yeah, good read by Jaden Daniels. Look at the protection here. Dude, I love that he he's made it a point to help Brandon Coleman out. Like, Brandon Coleman did a great job against Brian Burns. Then he struggled against the wide 9 against Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. And now it's like, okay, we're just gonna chip for you. We're not gonna play this game anymore. It's fine. We can make it work. And they have not really left him on his own. Zacchaeus caught his returns in the breadbasket this time. Better than last time? Good, 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 good. Our defense scares me because secondary is so bad and the lack of edge rusher. Yeah, it's not a great defense. I do agree with that. Ooh, why didn't he run up the middle? Dude, just put your head down and go. Just go. Hit here. Just there it is. There's your gap. What are you doing? Annoying. White 9 is tough for a rookie. Doesn't matter who you are. Yeah, I agree. Especially against TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith and Josh Sweat and Derek Barnett or whoever it is over there. Brandon Graham rather. Barnett's somewhere else I think now. But yeah, Brandon Graham, yeah, especially against those type of dudes, yeah, it's tough. There you go. That's the way you do it, McNichols. Should have done that the first time to get the first down, but we'll take it the second time. Just run it straight. Beautiful. There you go. Just run straight and get what you can. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let him go. Run right by him. Terry McLaurin down blocking 17. You don't block a corner. The corner's self-block. Running this way. Where you going, dude? Oh, my God. When does he realize? When does he realize he's a fish swimming upstream? Finally. To the middle of the field when he realizes he's lost. Bouncing outside worked that play before Terry touchdown. Maybe that's why he's focused on it, but it's different. And if you go back and watch him, you can see why it's different. The play before the Terry touchdown, you had a free linebacker running in, where this play you had a clear, like all black jerseys blocking for you, right? There was no linebacker just unblocked in the hole. So that's why it's different. I heard Adam Schefter on Pat McAfee say Lattimore should be playing against the Saints. That's what I heard too. Remember, he refused the Bears job this year. You think Cliff will be OC next season or take the Bears job? I don't know if he'll end up taking the Bears job or if another opportunity goes. I don't know. I think he loves Jaden and wants to work with him, but I don't know. I don't know. There's really just one question to ask. Does he want to be a head coach? And if you want to be a head coach, you take your opportunities when they arrive, right? Or do you want to be like a Steve Spagnuolo and be a really good coordinator? And it's fine. I think being a really good coordinator is respectable. You know, like I think that the hate that Ben Johnson got because he wanted to be a coordinator, is a bit overblown. I know that we were hurt and upset that we didn't get the guy that we wanted, right? In a way, but who knows? What really may have happened, honestly, is that they just decided, you know what? We wanted Dan Quinn, and the reports are all bullcrap. Who knows? He doesn't. We should pay him almost like he's an head coach. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Cliff wants to be a head coach right now. I mean, I can only hope. I hope that that's the case because I do love me some Cliff, and I think it could be fun for him. Like, why do you want to go through the whole rigmarole of being a head coach when you're such a good play caller, good offensive mind? You got a really good head coach that you're working with that is going to build a defense on the other side. You got a really good GM, right? Like, it's exactly why Ben Johnson stayed. Like, oh, I have a GM that's building a great defense. I have full authority over my offense. I can call it how I see it, call it how I want to do it. Like, do you need the glory of being a head coach when you're doing all the fun stuff that you're already doing? I don't know. NFL blocked us from Ben Johnson. The conspiracy theories begin. Beautiful play. Good keep. Good keep there, Jaden. Okay, in the shotgun. And oh, flea flicker. What are we running this flea flicker for? Oh, he had him. He had him. Jaden. I think he thought the timing was off and ruined. Oh, Terry's open. Just throw it. Throw it to the dude. Oh, my God. That's so annoying. Flea flickered it. And it was there. It was there. But a slight bobble ruined the whole thing, and bang. Yeah, head coaches that are good work 20 hours. OCs will have to work 18. Yeah. They're playing Taylor Swift Millions to be with Kelsey? No. Yeah, he bobbled the pitch, so he went underneath. Yep, what a shame. What a shame. McNichols, dude. I'm happy with McNichols sometimes. You know, he had the one bounce out, but other than that, he presses the hole well. He understands his assignment typically. And besides that one where he bounced it outside trying to get too cute, like, he's done good now just hitting the holes that are there and running. Running hard. He's a good change of pace. Wasn't the biggest McNichols fan, and I'm still not the biggest McNichols fan, but I think he's done a good job. They can pay me millions to be with Kelsey? Yeah, there you go. There's a Washington Post page for our playoff chances. Can I paste the link here? If you want to paste the link, do it in the Discord. I don't think it allows you to post links on YouTube chat. So try that. All right. Ben wants to stay with the Lions so he can run trick plays with the tackles. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, here we go. All right. 84% chance to make the playoffs, huh? If the Commanders win, it's 92. $94. Yeah, we need to win 2. I think if we win 2, we're locked. So 2 of these, right? And we're gonna. This is gonna be the next 3 weeks are gonna be tough, right? So if Saints win, right, it drops down to 71%. If the Eagles win, it drops down to a 50-50 chance. If we lose here, it's now down to a 23% chance, which does make sense. We'd be sitting at 8-8 at that point, right? And then if we win, it's a 23% chance on that one. So, but if we win any of these other ones, 84% chance. Like any of the others, right? If we win this, 85%. 95% chance if we beat the Falcons and the Cowboys. Which does make sense because the Falcons are fighting for it. So a loss to the Falcons really hurts, but we still have a huge chance of making the playoffs as long as you win 2 games. Right? 3 games, it's a lock. Yeah, over 99%. It's actually, yeah, it's 100%. I don't know why it was actually working that out. It's less than 1%. No, it's like literally impossible because we're 2 games up. Right? So it's actually 100%. Based on all these simulations, it should be 100. Yeah, there you go. It's 100%. So there you go. Cool. Win 2 and you're basically in. I can see beating the Cowboys and Saints. That should get us in. Yep. You can click on them. It's interactive. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you for sharing that. That Pittsburgh loss hurt us bad. It's okay. 2 more wins and you're in. All right. Here we go. McNichols, play action, setting up the screen. Oh, darn it. Good play by 21. Good play by McCrary. Oh, this is one he wants back so bad. And after the play, you could actually, they put a close up on him, and he's just laughing and saying, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Like, look at this throw, dude. Oh, let's take a look at the feet. Oh yeah, the feet were all over the place. But yeah, if he throws that thing right, like, just more forward, right, instead of making this crazy catch, that is a walk-in touchdown to blow this up. What a play design. What a call. What just, I mean, he didn't make this up, but it's just an awesome play. Fake screen and go, right? It's called at the right time. Let's put it that way. He did not design the fake, the pump and go, right? The little hitch and go here. Should have been a touchdown. Terry McLaurin bringing all the coverage, double team coverage. Could have been a touchdown. Dang it! More of a quick slant than a screen. It's a TD. Easy if he floats it out. Yeah, exactly. That Pittsburgh lost her. Sorry. Good catch by Noah Brown just to continue the drive, though. Okay. In the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff. It's a good run by McNichols, but unfortunately better defense. Right? It's, again, pressing that hole, right, and trying to do something, but he's there. There's really nowhere to go. 3 guys have you boxed in. Does a good job just to get something positive out of it. All right. 3 receivers to the right. You know what? Actually, I want to go back to that article real fast. Love the screen to Terry, by the way. Actually, if you just do 2 wins, right? Let's say the Saints and the Cowboys, and then loss. After all the simulations, what does it actually put this at? It's only an 82%. How would we get eliminated there? Right? Like, how do we even get eliminated? Oh. Right, if we win 2, that puts us at 10 wins. That means the Bucks would have to win out, and the Falcons would have to win out. The Cardinals winning out wouldn't help because we have the head-to-head over them. The Rams winning out. The Rams winning out is interesting. Now, that does make it a little interesting. Like, if the Seahawks go 3... Okay, I see why. So 2 wins actually doesn't lock us in. And does it change if we beat the Falcons instead of, like, the Saints? It does. Changes it a lot. So the Falcons game is going to be massively important. Massive. But if any of these teams lose, like, right, like, if you would need a lot of teams to win out, right? But if the Rams, the Cardinals, the Bucks lose 1 game and we win 2, we're in. We're in at that point. But anyway. Do the Falcons and Bucks play again? I don't know. Let's see. They do not. So they've already played twice. Got it. Okay. You gotta look at these games. They play each other. Yeah. Saints game is massive for now, Tim. True. True, Antoinette. True. Okay. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. Play. Action. Quick throw to the left. Nice move by Terry. Get a positive gain out of that. Fools him. Curious what the Vikings are going to do with Darnold at the end of the year. Imagine. The offensive line finally falls apart on this one. That is the most interesting story for me. It's certainly something. It's like a train wreck waiting to happen. The stunt gets him. The stunt. It's a really good play by 93 here. Yeah, Biotis is looking this way, but helping here, and this stunt works to perfection because 93 blows it up. Nice play. And unfortunately, BC gets beat as well. Honestly, we could have survived this stunt if BC doesn't get beat here. This wide 9 gets him every time. Right? He attacks out, doesn't he? No, he does actually a pretty decent job. But it's an obvious... No, okay, this is the real nuts and bolts. Why is your hand on the ground? Why is your hand on the ground here? What benefit does that give you? You don't even you have a guard with no hand on the ground. Why is your hand on the ground on an empty backfield set? This is actually stupid to me. I mean, this is not smart either, but a guard can get away with it. This is wild. He did his job. Actually, his man was pushed behind the QB. That's a win. I mean, that's fair. I get it. But he could do a better job than this. Why is your hand on the ground? That's going to make you so much slower. I don't know. I mean, I understand what you're saying. He did his job. He pushed him around the pocket. That's fine. But he could have done better here. I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst. But if I don't know, guys. Like, I would like to see better. It was the D that blew up the play. Oh, 100%. 100%. And as I said, I said that from the get-go that the oh wait, this is the play before, sorry. I said that from the get-go. Yes. The stunt is what works, right? Number 93 does a great job on Biotis. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just I would like to see BC actually like hold this off and be able to ride him all the way through so that he doesn't get back to even block him again. But I am being harsh probably. It's fine. It's fine. The stunt works. I still don't know why his hand was on the ground, though. I wish his hand was not on the ground on that play. What do you know? His hand's not on the ground on this play. What was the down and distance? You know what? Maybe that changes everything. Hold on. It was second down. All right, hold on. It was second down. And what was the down and distance? You know what? That might change everything. I thought it was third for some reason. It was 2nd and 14. think it's more to do with the other plays in that formation. It's 2nd and 14. Why is your hand on the ground there? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I stand on it. Okay? But it's fine. I could be wrong. I'm not. But no, I'm just kidding. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The other side of the line had their hands on the knees. This side of the line had the hand in the dirt. Yeah, I know. I don't like it. I don't understand it. But Cliff's going to try to be creative, I guess. Got his quarterback hit. False start. Freaking. What's his name was mad. Man, Jaden Daniels. Showing some emotion. I guess he had the play. You know what? Actually, I'm curious. Did he have the setup he liked? Or something? What's the coverage say here? What was he really looking at? On 3rd and 20. I don't know. I guess he's just mad. Okay. I mean, yeah, hold your water. Hold your water there, Cosme. Now we just try to run it to get some positive yards. Cosme doesn't block Simmons. Easier said than done, though. That dude's a beast. Okay. Let's look at the snap. Is this actually a kicker issue or is it a snap issue? I don't think I like where he puts the ball. Sorry. So he wants to put the ball right here. Okay? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And the snap looked okay, I think. Right? Snap looked fine. Laces were out. Got the ball down. Looks like it's just a shank. All right, here we go. 2-minute drill. Whew, off his hands. Laces out, Dan. Yeah. And to think this guy is going to score the touchdown right before the half. He's all in his own head. Will Levis has some throws on this. Excuse me. Like that throw and that catch by Okonkwo on 3rd and long is just nasty. Like, you needed that. Like, that's really, really good coverage by Jeremy Chin. But look when he throws this football. Like, he's just coming out of his break. He zips that thing in there, and that's a snag to get 2 feet in bounds. Wow. Wow. The blitz was coming too. Oh, it's right there. What a throw by Will Levis. He has open guys all day. He just missed them. This defense, yeah, we won. Okay. One of these plays is this one right here. No, it's not this one. Sorry. There's one play coming up that is just filthy by him. He was throwing miles behind most of the day. Levis, yeah. Levis was not doing very good all day. But he has some throws here. It might be this one. Oh, was it the other? Was it another third down? No, it's not this one. Yeah, behind him again. Struggling here. I think it's here. Nope, not here. Oh, it's a holding though. Flag. Okay, it's coming up for sure. It's got to be this one. It's got to be this. Yeah, it was a holding call. So now it's 3rd and 20. Steps up, avoids the rush, spin move out of this into an immediate throw. That is just, oof. Avoids 3 rushers with a spin move, nearly stumbles to the ground, lifts his head up, and throws it 25 yards downfield to a perfect strike. Like, that is beautiful. Respect where respect is due. Avoids 3 rushers, got guys running into each other, nearly slips, sees it, adjusts, and throws. Oh my goodness. That's filthy. Tim, you think Payne and Allen are gone next year? No, I don't. Especially not Allen. I mean, this is good defense by us. Like, really, I have no complaints about our defense. It's just they're making some plays down the stretch here. Like, that's freaking crazy, zipping it in there from Will Levis. And I think it's this one that I do have a problem with. This is the touchdown pass, I think, where he just lets him run right by him. Yeah, that's bad by the rookie. Perfect placement, though, against by Will. Like, but just the plays that they were making, oof. I don't like letting starters walk, trade them all, or keep them. I hate letting them walk. Yeah. All right. Did we do anything before half? I don't think we did. Right. Luke McCaffrey's all of maybe 195, 200 pounds, and you have this 350-pound behemoth waylaying him. Athletic as heck, too. Boom. He's only 305 pounds. He looks ridiculously bigger than that. Our secondary might be fine with Lattimore. We shall see. Yep. No edge rush. And secondary stinks. Yep. And I think now we just let it go down, right? Yeah. Okay. We get the ball coming out of half. Up 28-7. Our special teams is not very good this week as far as the kick returns. I feel like we did this several times. McNichols didn't go hit the hole. McNichols, what are you doing? This is what they're creating for you. Why'd you do this? It's all set up. He didn't hit the hole that he was supposed to. But Luke don't care that it's his first ball in 4 weeks? Yeah, exactly. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Not a lot of room there. Where's this hole supposed to be for B-Rob here? Huh. Yeah, if Jerome Baker beats Allegretti this time, Cosby doesn't get back here. So it's supposed to be just straight up the middle, but good defense by them. Any update on Noah? No, I don't have one. And to boot, like 4 weeks ago, his one ball was out of reach in the end zone. Yeah. Takes a snap. Pumping, zigzagging. Jeez. The illegal block in the back, though. Son of a gun. All right, did he miss anybody? Let's look. Was anybody open? Yeah. Here and here. He was trying to force it into Terry. There's an argument he should have just thrown it anyway. But I don't know. Yeah, so this is why you take what the defense gives you and not just try to force it to one guy, right? Because he's covered here. You miss a cutting Ertz and an out route because you're trying to force it into Terry here. And now he has to just run around. What up, dog? How you doing, Truck One Day? I'm surprised we don't use number 12 more. I wish we used him more, too. I mean, he's on the field a lot. We just don't throw it to him. Okay. Penalty. Looks like a good rep by BC here, though. Oh, well, he chips. That's why. Yeah, he should just throw it here. I think it's third and long, right? No, it is second. He should throw it out. He should be throwing it right now. He tries to check it down late. But yeah, tough. You calling Sunday night? Yes, that's the plan. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun. Oh, and we got like an illegal hands to the face or something? How annoying. Setting up the screen. All right. B-Rob should be fully healed in 2 weeks, hopefully. I thought B-Rob ran well today, though. But he does get hurt later, and then we have to go to Chris Rodriguez. That's true. That's true. So this was the opening drive of the second half. There was a lot of plays in that first half, I feel like. let's see, 3, 6, 11, 22, 27, 28, 37, 40, 52, 52, 61, 63 plays in the first half alone. 23, 12, 17, 24, 33, 36, 45, 52. Actually, there's more in the second half. Dang. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Takes a snap, hand off, slip some tackles. We're actually making decent time. I didn't start till 8:30 tonight, so we're at the 2-hour mark. Usually takes about 4 hours, so that makes sense. Good play by Chin. Duran, clean that up. What a win. And if he just sacks this quarterback here for a loss, that's huge. He just beats Dylan Radunes. Instead, he allows only a 1-yard loss instead of a bigger loss, and then which they end up getting a first down. Will Levis just started making some plays, guys. Like, this is a heck of a throw. Look, like, he's throwing it way early, just floats it out there. Tyler Boyd makes a nice grab. I mean, oof. Sometimes the other team just makes some good plays. This is really not poor defense. This is just really good offense. Levis is a big man too now. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, he is. Tim didn't have many plays in the first half because they was 1 to 4 play drives. I guess so. They sat him in the fourth, not the whole second. Well, he sprained his ankle last week. I think that's why he didn't play the second half. Yeah, exactly. Why didn't they put Marcus in at the end? What, Lattimore? Or Marcus? Oh, Mariota. Oh, I mean, the Titans started to make a little comeback, right? And then at the end, it's like we're just handing it off anyway. So why bother bringing in Mariota? Play action. Yeah, wide open. What coverage is this? Mm. 5-man rush. You want to get some pressure before this, but good old play action to bring the safeties up. Right? Yep. Or the linebackers up, rather. The safeties drop back, and then you just leave this huge gap in the middle of the field. It's a good read there by Will Levis. Apparently, Wizards just lost their 15th in a row. Yeah, because they thought that Jordan Poole was good enough to be the star of the team. Mentally challenged stuff, dude. I mean, Jordan Poole's not even as good as Bradley Beal, and Bradley Beal couldn't be a star of a team. It's nice running. Good blocking up front, too. Good down block, pull. Bobby Wagner getting a little bit too much outside. Where was Bobby Wagner going, actually? Where are you going? Was he a man-to-man defense or something? Yeah, your job is to get in here, not contain. Like Dorrance Armstrong was containing. Wagner had a really good start to the season, but I'm not as big on it. What do you mean, Tim? Wizards are obviously tanking. That's true. I miss the March and Gortat days. Fun to watch with John Wall back then. Yeah, we need to bring out George Morrison. The front office literally said they might be competitive in 2 years. They might be competitive in 2 years. We need to get a freaking Wimby, man. You have to find that guy in the draft. The Jokic, the Wimby, the Anthony Edwards. You got to find that dude and then build around him. Is there a guy like that coming out this year? Projected #1 pick in the NBA draft. 2025 NBA draft projected #1 pick. #1. So the kid from Duke, yeah, the Cooper Flag. Is he actually good enough to be the next thing? That's what they hope Zard would be. LOL. Cooper Flag has already flashed why he's considered the favorite to go #1. So I guess we're gonna go Cooper Flag, I guess. Cooper Flag. He's 6'9". He had a 71.32 rebound and 20 block game, I guess, in high school. Jeez. He's averaging 16, 8, and 4 right now. Flag's only 17 right now. Wow. Yeah. Flag was the schooling NBA players when he was a senior in high school. Owner not spending the money on Wizards. Right. All right. Might be Cooper Flag in the future. Maybe he can be our Luka. We'll see. All right, here we go. Takes a snap. Looking, floating it to the end zone. Nice. Just a little bit too far. Wizards are going to get the 15th pick again because the NBA hates them. Yeah. We got to win the lottery to get him, though. I know. It's so annoying. I hate the lottery system. Not a fan of the lottery system, dude. Like, if you're the worst team in the league, man, I understand it's, like, to help prevent tanking, I guess. But still, like, it's so annoying. Wizards should have drafted Bronny. That's funny. And then try to see if LeBron would come here for his final season. That's funny. Cooper Flag screams Celtics for some reason. Okay. In the shotgun. Play action. Interesting route. What a catch. Interesting route here by Ture. Got this going for us with a comeback on the backside. And then I think Sinnott motions over to go here. Interesting. Kind of wish he threw it right here. I mean, he gets the separation you're looking for. Like, float it out right here so Terry can run underneath it and go. How's Brandon Coleman been looking? I think he's looking fine. We've been chipping for him a lot. A lot. So they're definitely protecting him. You could argue that he kind of messed up on the play before Terry's touchdown. Probably should have down blocked, but I understood what he was coming from. Oh, Ben Sinnott getting a catch. Big Ben. Must have been the Taylor Swift call, huh? Like, see, like, stuff like that. We've been shipping for him, like, all day. Right? Like, the tight ends make sure this guy gets slowed down. Flag isn't white. He is white. The dude is from Maine. Something just does. It seems really white about it. That's funny. Don't even know black folks exist up there. BC doing better than the linemen taken before him this year. Overall, yeah. I mean, I didn't like a lot of the linemen. I liked 3 of them. I liked Olu Fashanu, Joe Alt, and J.C. Latham. Outside of that, I was not interested in the rest. He's doing better than the linemen taken before him, Tim. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate BC. I think BC is actually going to be a really good right tackle. That's where I want him. And I think he could be a very good right tackle. About to get a culture shock going to the NBA. Yeah. Even though, white guys, we're taking over. We're taking over the NBA. We got Jokic. We got Luka. We're taking Wemby. We're owning Wemby. No, we're just kidding. No, we're not. I mean, he's French. I mean, that's white. Come on. That's light skin, white. We're taking Wemby. Okay? We're taking over the NBA. We won the dunk contest. I mean, it's over. It's truly over. All right, takes a snap. No, that's pass interference. Giannis, end of discussion. Three receivers to the right. The halfies are white. We can claim them in the racial draft. The halfies. Oh gosh, the halfies. I think I want to call them the splits. The splits, maybe. Doesn't have to be half and half, but we'll take the splits. White men can't jump, yet we won the dunk contest. How embarrassing. It's a ridiculous conversation. All right. Takes a snap, looking, quick throw to the right, caught by Diami, turns up field. Nice. So this is literally the first play of the game. We went back to the very first play of the game. The script started over, and there you go. Right, little whoop whoop. I'm guessing he runs. Is this Terry? He runs like the go here. Yep, running the go. It's exact. It's the, and then we have a smash concept on the backside, right? So we have a corner, a hitch, and a flat. Yep, hitch, corner, flat. So we're right back to the first play of the game. Put all white team versus all black team. Guarantee the black team wins by 50. You just have no idea. Okay, you're back in 2003. All right, This is 2024 now. We're back. We're on the map. Just kidding. Luka can't cover anybody. Who are even the best other white guys? What we got? Sabonis, Luka, Jokic. List ends? No, just kidding. There's got to be some other guys. Come on. Got to be some other ones. We have to have a point guard somewhere. Right? I guess Luka's our point guard. We got Jokic at center, Luka at point, Sabonis at power forward. So we need a 2 and a 3. Chet. Chet could be our 3. Is Bogdan going to be our 2? Is that our best 2? If you're not as fucking... All right, this conversation's gone downhill. But maybe Cooper Flagg can be our number 2. We'll elevate him from the college game. Alex Caruso. Caruso's actually not a bad 2. He can play some. He could be the only guy on our team that'll play defense. Because on that team we have like no defense. I don't know. Is Sabonis a decent defender? I feel like probably not. So it's like literally like Luka's no defense, Jokic no defense, Chet no defense. I guess maybe he can get some blocks. Who knows? All right. I thought Alex Caruso was white. I think you're right. Or is he like Hispanic or something? No, he looks very white. Where's he from? He's from College Station, Texas. I don't know what Caruso... Like that last name, I don't know where that comes from. But I'm a ginger. I just know that most of the best NBA players are black. That all white men have... An all-white team has no defense. Yeah, exactly. Some things like racist basketball theory is more important than football. Yeah, exactly. We just want to play basketball, guys. We just want to be allowed. Okay. It is funny how the tables have turned in just history, right? Of like, all right, in the before, if you had any black in you, then you are black, and we don't want anything to do with you, right? Now it's like, wait. If you have any white in you, we claim you in the NBA, okay? You're on our team. We've come full circle. Play action. Oh, it's so unfortunate. It bounces off his hands. It was a little high on the move. I'm actually proud of Jaden for throwing this football, and I'm sad that it goes wrong because he doesn't do this a whole lot. Like when he throws, or like when he's on the move, he doesn't like to throw it, especially in the middle of the field with traffic like that. So I like that he did it, and then it's unfortunate it turns into the pack. Because I'm into playing basketball, yeah. Oof. Mikey Sanders still just needs to run through that. Most weekends into doing tax. I'm willing to let black folks have Condoleezza Rice back if we can get a power forward. You guys can dominate log rolling. We can dominate the log rolling. Not the lumberjack games. That's funny. The log rolling. That's awesome, Will. You can dominate the log rolling. Oh, too good. All right, here we go. Oh. So close. Incomplete. Ugh. Why does he make it look so easy? But the cover 2. This is probably a bit excessive. Probably. I mean, the line of scrimmage is here. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, almost 30 yards downfield. Probably a bit excessive to be that far when nobody's around you. But, like, I mean, because you're kind of leaving him open. Like, where are you going 30 yards downfield? Let's be real. Tough. There you go, saying Billy Bob made an athletic play, not an intelligent one. Bill, Kerr, Nash, Dirk, I think Largent was way. Largent? Who? Yeah, I like Nash. I like Nash. I don't know about Kerr. I don't know. Bill Walton, that high motor. Bird, Dirk, Nash, Jokic, then Stockton or Doncic. Yeah, I think I like Nash, Doncic, Bird, Dirk, Jokic. I like that 5. Yeah. That's a freaking nice throw, but yeah, tough. Probably still intentional grounding. This time he gets out of the pocket for sure. He's out of the pocket, but he doesn't get it past the line of scrimmage. But what I guess they're saying that the tight end is close, or the running back is close enough. Not really. That's intentional grounding. No Pistol Pete. Ooh, Pistol Pete. Do white people claim Jared McCain? Curry's white, let's be real. No way we claim Jared from Subway. Do we claim Jared McCain? What's the... I'm 2 days into college and I'm 3 lectures behind. Oh, yeah. Nice play, Falla. Unfortunately, this does not count as a sack. It's a designed run. Clearly a designed run. And blown up by Dante Fowler. Love it. He doesn't give this play a chance to do anything. I mean, Dylan Raduns, dude. I'm glad we did not waste our time with Dylan Raduns. Trash can. Okay. Bad snap. And then they're not counting this as a sack either. This one I wonder if they will change to a sack, right? Because it is a pass play. But... Or maybe they're saying that he just gave himself up so nobody had to touch him, so nobody gets credit for even a tackle or a sack or anything. I don't know. I would like to claim Tim Duncan, but technically Tim Duncan, I think he is a mix of something. I'm pretty sure. I would like to claim Tim Duncan because I was a Tim Duncan fan growing up. But we'll see. There's the kick. Well, comparatively speaking, he is pretty white. Yep. That's fair, Bob. Bomb. You claim Duncan? I would like to, but I think he is not it. As long as Asians don't snipe him. Because Asians like curry. Okay, we've gone way too far for this. It was funny, though. All right, handoff up the middle. Brian Robinson. Oof. Man, now Diami... Wait, hold on. Diami Brown is now our lead blocker? All right, we're getting a little too creative. We're getting a little too creative here. Diami Brown's our lead blocker here. That's... Ugh. All right, in the shotgun. That's a good rep by BC. This time he doesn't get any help, it looks like. They don't chip. Nope, no chip. That's just a straight good rep. And also, is his hand on the ground again? Why is his hand on the ground? I don't understand hand on the ground in an empty backfield set. I don't get it. I understand it if there's a running back back there. But in an empty backfield set, don't put your hand on the ground. He still makes a nice block. Diami makes for a softer landing pad on the ground. Yeah. He's doing a much better job, too, of going straight, like more straight back, like a slider angle instead of attacking outside. I do like that. And this is a much better rep. That's a good rep. Is Diami and Cosme the only people on offense from the Rivera class? Yeah, B-Rob is the other one, yeah. Outside of that, yeah, I think so. Oh, and Bates, of course. John Bates. Yeah. Bates, Diami, B-Rob, and Cosme. Yeah. I don't think any of the other receivers know. We don't have a deep wide receiver room. We only have 5 receivers. Terry, Diami, Zacchaeus, Noah Brown, Luke. That's it. We only carry 5. That's gorgeous. This is 3rd and short, too. To be fair, offense is pretty much all new starters other than those 3. Yep. Good check down. Way to get it to him quickly so he has room to run and get positive gain. Yep, and everybody's back. This is really good read. Love it. Love to see him get to a check down quick. First down, gain of 6. May as well be a run play. You going to do an in-depth on your draft prospects, or do you not do much college? We'll see. We'll see this year. I don't want to make any promises. I got to figure something out. Fakes the pitch. Just such a beautiful play. Oh my goodness. On man-to-man, that fake pitch here was killer for him to take a few extra steps out and then hit the seam. Single high safety, the right play call against the right defense, and well executed. Good read by Jaden Daniels, too. Because I don't see the one from Missouri being available when we draft. McMillan is easy top 10. So either Luther Burden or Isaiah Bond to play opposite Terry. I mean, we'll see if they take a receiver. I mean, I just want them to take BPA. I think we have the right coaching staff. Like, I want to get the guys with the right attitude, the right skill sets. The most talented. I want the most talented players. Okay? I don't want freaking the Jamin Davises and the John Bates of the world. Like, I want the most talented dudes. But, still, is Tim skipping for anyone else? I only heard every other word. Oh, am I skipping? Let me know. Let me know if I'm skipping there. Takes a snap. This sidearm throw is wild looking. Such a quick release he has. And look at the BC. That's pretty freaking good. Good on my end. Yeah, I don't know. I'll close and try again. Okay. Look at BC on this play. That's a great setup for this. Bang. Bang. Nice play, BC. He's a huge reason why that play went well. This draft is honestly lackluster on offense, in my opinion. I'm honestly not really high on receivers this class except McMillan. I'm sure there'll be some late that'll be worth something. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Nice fight, McNichols. Get something positive on this one. It was beautiful. Wide receivers are a dime a dozen. You can find a ton of them. You'll find a good one. Here we go. Takes a snap. Handoff. Good old B-Rob. What is going on here? Does Cosme hold him and he gets away with it? He's looking at the refs just shaking his head like, what the heck? Let's go back to this side. Does he hold here? Oh, yeah, he does. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is wild, dude. The refs were on our side today. College football kind of sucks this year. Like, no guarantees. It'll be interesting to see what the playoffs are like. Play action. Looking. Throwing over the middle. Terry's not even on. No, he is. Okay, what does Terry do? It's the same slant. Could have ran it. Could have thrown it to him again, but man-to-man, they go into Ertz. That's why I'm not stamping anyone as a guarantee in this class. Yeah. It's a weak draft class in every position. Tyler Booker and Jaden Roberts, if either in the second round I want, they are monsters. Gotcha. I certainly have not started looking into the draft yet, that's for sure. McMillan and Will Campbell are my only two that I'm super, super confident in. Got it. There's the kick. Oh, it looked like Ridley was slow. It looked like Ridley had him beat, and then he just gave up. No, never mind. For some reason, it just looked like that to me. Maybe it's just because maybe his head going up, out of the corner of my eye, his head going up made me think that's when he took off. Never mind. He was running the whole time. This was just an overthrow. Yeah, never mind. He was running the whole time. That's just a bad throw by Will Levis. Who was that got the pressure? Wagner? There you go, Wagners. There you go, Wags. I'm very curious what this offseason will look like, though. How does he not catch that? You see the speech Wagner gave last Wednesday? I didn't. Should have went up for two hands. I think he would have caught that if he had two hands. Anyway, here's a crazy statement. For you guys know where I'm sitting. If Genty falls to the second round, I would consider Ashton Genty. You guys know that I don't like running backs. I'm not drafting him in the first. That's dead. Okay? Not drafting him in the first. But if he falls later in the second round, like where did Kareem Hunt get drafted? Because to me, he's a Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt was a third round pick. Okay? I would draft him one round earlier. But that's who Ashton Genty reminds me of. And I think he could be nasty. But I'm not drafting him first. Not drafting a running back in the first. Not happening. Dallas has already drafted him with the 5th pick. Lols. He is LT. I think he's a Kareem Hunt. But it's okay. I'm not getting him then. That's all right. You think he's going in the top 10? We'll see. Maybe. I think he will be a big bust. He is LT. Like, he's breaking all his records in Barry. Yeah, but I don't know about that. Because he also goes to only Boise State. I mean, he did have a really good game against Oregon, though. Like, Kareem Hunt's college stats. What was his college stats? Toledo. He had 1,400 yards and 10 touchdowns. His final year. 5.6 yards a carry. Yeah, like Kareem went to like Toledo. Yeah. Genty is short and not really shifty. He just runs through everyone. Yeah. Like, I don't think he should be a top 10 pick. I think that's wild that he's a top 10 pick. And I don't think he's better than like a Bijan type guy. And he's different than Jahmyr Gibbs, but I mean he's different though. They're more dynamic players to me. But we'll see. Was that Terry or Diami? Stiami. Oh, man. Why didn't he throw it to Terry's side? What the? What the what? He doesn't like this guy standing there? What is he doing? Why? What? Oh, he should have thrown it to Terry's side. What the heck? That was a bad read by Jaden. I said the same thing, Tim. The big running back from Boise State. Yep. You can't arm tackle the guy. Devin Neal in the second or third. Genty's going top 5. That's crazy. You know what? I'm curious, actually. NFL draft projection 2025. Genty, they have Genty going to the Bengals at number 9. They have us going with Emeka Egbuka. Not a fan of that at all. At the moment, anyway. But not a fan. Interesting. All right, here we go. If they don't use every pick on defense, pick 1 through 7 on their defense, they should fire the GM. Depends also on what they have over the cap, but like on the cap space, maybe they sign some defensive players. Chris Rodriguez enters the game. Rodriguez enters the chat. What a play. It's filthy. The guy we projected to get was seen as the best wide receiver out of the 4. Why he's the best receiver since Wilson or Olave? I'll have to watch more. I feel like I watched him last year. Or who was the receiver that was drafted that came out from them last year? Hold on. Yeah, I was not impressed with him last year. I watched him last year. I wasn't impressed. Maybe he's impressed, but I don't know. Can Chris catch out of the backfield? He's not really that much interest. He's not known for that for sure. One proven pet with big young talent. Yeah, if you're not 6'3" or taller, I don't watch tape on any wide receiver. Handoff with the middle, Rodriguez again. Yeah, that's exactly what Rodriguez is. Similar to B-Rob. One cut and run. Just a bowling ball right up the middle. Boop. Boop. I like it too. I really do. Like, then it just relies on your offensive line to block. See? Just run the direction you're supposed to run. I love it. It's a good... Really good blocking from the boys. This This is massive. If you can do this, your game becomes dangerous. What BC is about to do, that's when you're like, I don't know who number 97 is. Maybe this guy's an absolute scrub, right? I don't know if he's doing this against Jeremy or Jeffrey Simmons or whatever. But this is huge. And it's not necessarily the block. It's that you allow him to run free at the linebacker without having to help you, and you can take this over, right? And then they're double teaming to here, right? And then you get here. That helps so much because when he has to stop and help you set this, that allows, and because he's got to go help here, right? This allows him to shoot the gap and go. But when you can take this over by yourself and he can go straight away, this is how you get a nice run. And that's exactly why this is a nice run. It's exactly why. He doesn't have to help here. These guys get to this double team beautifully. He blocks Baker. This is blocked up. And now that huge gap hits. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. And it's all because BC was able to do it on his own. That's huge. Tim, would you be happy if we took a Ohio State wide receiver? I don't know who the other one is. Tim, because of the whiff on Dotson, we have to draft a receiver in the first unless we get a free agent. You don't have to draft a receiver in the first. You don't. Okay? You don't. I don't subscribe to that at all. Wide receivers are all over the place. Wide receiver, and this is why. Okay? Wide receiver and running back are positions that are not overly complicated, right? It's not the quarterback spot. It's not the corner spot. I mean, corner spot is even less complicated, but it's not overly complicated, and it's the flashy position, right? It's the position that gets the most love and attention, right? So what does that mean? You have a ton of guys wanting to play running back and a ton of guys wanting to play receiver. What does that mean? That means when you have a good receiver, or like that means that there's going to be way more in the pool to draft. Way more, right? So that means you can draft receivers later in the draft and you will find talent back there. Okay? You will. So, why, other than Terry, have we struck out all on... Wait, hold on. Okay? This is a new GM, a new staff, so no. Okay? Yeah, seriously. Just look at the half of the top 20 receivers in the NFL. Half of them were not first-round picks. Devontae Adams, Nico Collins, Tyreek Hill. Let's see. Who else? There's plenty. DK Metcalf. Debo Samuel. Brandon Ayuk, I don't believe, was a first-round pick. There's just a ton. Adam Thielen, Terry McLaurin, AJ Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jaden Reed, Chris Godwin was killing it before he got hurt. There's just a ton. Okay, Ayuk was a first rounder. Okay, fair enough. Then that's the one I got wrong. But outside of that, there was how many? Rashee Rice. Cortland Sutton's getting a lot of play. There's a bunch out there. Some of these guys you named was a first rounder. The only one that I got wrong was Ayuk, for sure. I know AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, Adam Adam Thielen wasn't. Devontae Adams wasn't. Tyreek Hill wasn't. Yeah, no, they were not. Ayuk was the one I wasn't sure about. Yeah, you definitely have a point, but it seems like every year there's a grand slam wide receiver in the first. I mean, obviously everything is relative to who else is on the board, right? Like I'm not saying don't take a receiver just strictly just because you're going to take somebody else, right? Like I wouldn't have skipped out on, um, I don't know, let's say Malik Neighbors to go draft a Tyler Guyton because I just really wanted a left tackle. No, no, right? But if I had a choice between Joe Alt and Malik Neighbors, I'm taking Joe Alt every single time. Every single time. Right? If I had a choice between Malik Neighbors and Jaden Daniels, I'm taking Jaden Daniels every time because quarterback is more important, right? And less likely to be good. If you... stuff like that. Coleman, Worthy, Neighbors, MHA, yup. Joe Alt's injured. Okay. Not really liking what Brandon Coleman did on that play. That was weird. Yeah, we finally ran a successful reverse. Good thing we did, too, because good grief. What a collision by Sennett, and he finished. Sennett didn't want to run into him. Right? He's just blowing this up. He wants to go around him. Oh, stayed on his feet somehow, kept it moving, and then went and made another block. Hit somebody, baby. That's why you drafted him. Glad the backers took Morgan. Yeah, I wasn't super impressed by him. Arizona State, right? Or just Arizona? Arizona. I always want to say Arizona State, but no, it was Arizona he played at. Oh, that sucks. What did he not like about this? I don't understand. Like, what did he not like? Gotta settle for another field goal. I forget, does he hit this one or not? No, he does the exact same thing. He does the exact same thing. That's right. It's the same exact kick. Yeah. Precisely the same kick. Who is this? Mikey's got to be careful with that. He jammed really close at 5 yards. Why I'm not a GM is I also wanted Kingsley over BC, but BC way better than all of them. Yeah, I didn't want a left tackle at all later outside of the first. I wanted to sign one. I wanted to sign like a Donovan Smith. But I wouldn't have minded BC to be drafted as a right tackle. If they would have told me he was a right tackle and then I signed Donovan Smith, I would have been happy. All right. The one thing that I'm not liking about our defense right now is that in obvious passing downs, we're not like down by a lot. We're not getting enough pressure. We're just not. That's a holding. Lad McConkey is another one. Yep. I mean, let's just do this. I'm actually curious now. Why not? Let's do NFL wide receiver leaders. You know, this will be interesting. All right, first round. Third round, first round. Second round. What was Cortland? Second round. Nico had to be like a third rounder, right? Yeah, third rounder. So a lot of first rounders take the beginning. First rounder, fourth rounder, second rounder, first rounder, second rounder, first, second, first. I don't know. Probably definitely not first. Jaden Reed. Not first. Not first. Not first. Not first. Not first. Downs, I think he was a late first. No, he's a third. Okay. No, I'm thinking Jordan Addison was a first. Sorry. Chris Godwin was not first. Third. Cooper was not a first. T. Higgins was not a first. Devontae Adams was not a first. Pittman was not a first. Puka was certainly not a first. Tank was not a first. Rome was. Debo, I think, was a second. Yeah, second. Almost a first. Devontae was a first. So there was definitely a lot of firsts at the top. First. So, like, what, 6 out of the top 10? Like, if you take away the tight ends. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of the top 10 were firsts, and then 4 out of the top 10 were not. 5 out of the top 12 were not. 5 out of the top 11, rather. And top 12. So, yeah. Definitely a lot of first-round picks. But I also think they're just overdrafted. You wanted Latham and BC is way outperforming him. Is that true? I don't know. Is it true? I thought Latham's played pretty good today. I don't know what is Brandon Coleman PFF? He's at a 63.4. JC Latham PFF is at a 64.4. So according to PFF, he's 1 point better 1 point better, according to that. He's allowed 5 sacks, according to this, 6 penalties. Brandon Coleman's also allowed 5 sacks, but only 2 penalties. We also give Coleman a ton of chip help. They're not helping JC at all. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I would rather have JC Latham. I stand on that. But because JC Latham is also an athletic freak, but he's 6'6", 335 pounds. Where Coleman is a great athlete, but he's 6'4", 305 pounds. Coleman might be the first third-round LT rookie starter in the last 10 years. You might be right. Strong hit by Boyd. I wanted Tyler Boyd. You know what I would do? I would go sign Tyler Boyd if he's a free agent as another receiver. I like Boyd. I've always liked Boyd when he was in Cincinnati and everything. JC Latham. Got their attack kicker also, yeah. Is he blocking? Who's that? Starting rookie left tackles and drafted almost exclusive in the first round. Yeah. I loved me some JC Latham. I mean, an obvious passing downs against a guy with double-digit sack. What a play by Mikey, baby. It's a great play by Mike. All right. I am not going to lie to you guys. Is there any other play that really gets you excited? You know what? We'll watch this final drive. We will watch this final drive. Okay, yeah, I mean, of course there's always busts. Nobody say there's not busts. It's all context dependent. Everything has a little bit of context to it. It's just general rules of thumb. You can always break a general rule. Tim, you're going to love watching tape of Tyler Booker. Let's do it. Good cut by Bates. In motion and then come back and cut down Simmons. Slows him down just enough. Yeah, like we were trying to do this play earlier, right? What was wrong with it? I don't remember. But we get this. Oh, yeah, I remember. This is when we did the reverse. We're still leaving this guy unblocked, which is wild to me. Got it. I think this is a slightly better version of the play because we're not faking the reverse this time. Right? When 44 comes in here, we're faking the outside run with the read option, which slows down 44. I got it. Yeah, that makes him hesitate, and good wham block. Well done. It was the right move to hand it off, but Simmons blows that play up. Bates, they try to do it again, back-to-back plays. Yeah, I don't like that call. I don't like that call at all. You know that Simmons was about to be ticked off, and if he saw it again, he was going to hit the crap out of him. Trying to wham block Simmons with the tight end twice? Nah. Yeah, this time they don't do it, and it's a lot better play. I've liked that a lot. Smart running here by Rodriguez. Behind his double team. Right? He sees this here. He's going to run behind the double team and then puts his foot in the ground here and just gets as much yards as he can. Beautiful. Beautiful. Night, fellas. Night, bomb. Nice block, Chris. Holy moly, that was a good block by Chris Rodriguez. Holy smokish. Bink! I think it's a legit linebacker, too. There you go, Chris. Three receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Drops back. Quick throw underneath. Hey, Luke. Getting another catch. On a big play, too. This is 4th down. This is a big play. Is this a backup linebacker? Yeah, they started putting their backups in, too. I don't know who 57 is, but he hasn't been in the game all day. Nice hard running. BC, how'd you end up over there? Let's watch BC here. Ah, the pull. Okay, this is a little similar to earlier. What I was saying is run behind your blocks, just like Jaden Daniels did. Yeah, I wish he's more out here. But Cole Luke was kind of getting blown up. So he didn't feel like that could be it. Could have got another holding call, though, because he's not running where he's supposed to. Was his "Don't Cut Me, Boss" game? Yeah, exactly. Oh, could have been Terry's 3rd touchdown of the day. Oh, that sucks. If he just throws it a little bit out there, that's a 3rd touchdown of the day. Could have been number 10. Terry's 1 touchdown away from 10 touchdowns on the year. Could have been this one. Boom. That's beautiful. Wait a minute. You wanted to see the Zach Ertz touchdown? Wait, we already watched that. Why did I think you caught another one? That was silly. Okay. Good down block by Brandon Coleman. Beautiful. All right. Well, that was fun, ladies and gents. That was fun. Good times here in Washington. Now 8-5, just about 2 wins away from nearly guaranteeing us a playoff spot. Love it. Rooting for it big time. Big league. If we beat the Falcons, we have a 95% chance of making the playoffs as well. So those are going to be huge. But yeah, if we can win 2 of these games, we're good. Sorry, I must have missed it when I put Laura to bed. No worries. It's all good. But good news is it's recorded and you can go watch it. Bang. But all right, cool. Appreciate all of you guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. And until next time, see ya!